Speak Up English, the key to success.
Hey, Emma, I've been thinking about how I can improve my English speaking. Any new tips you've got up your sleeve?
Oh, definitely. There's this new technique I've been trying out lately. It's all about focusing on rhythm and intonation, kinda like singing in a way.
Rhythm and intonation? You mean like in music?
Exactly. Think of it like this. When we talk, our voice goes up and down, kinda like a melody. If you get the rhythm right, it helps your English sound more natural.
That's interesting. So, how do I practice that?
Start by listening to native speakers, maybe a podcast or even a song. Then, try to mimic the way they speak, not just the words, but how they say "em."
So it's not just about the words but how they're delivered, right?
You got it. And don't worry if you don't get it perfect at first. The more you practice, the better you'll get.
I guess it's kinda like learning to play an instrument, huh?
Exactly. And just like with music, you can start slow and then build up. You'll be surprised how much it helps your overall fluency.
Sounds like fun, actually. Maybe I'll start with some English songs I like.
Great idea! And if you're up for a challenge, try recording yourself speaking. It's a bit weird at first, but listening back can help you spot areas to improve.
Oh, I've never tried that. Might be cool to hear how I actually sound.
It's super helpful. Plus, it's a good way to track your progress over time. You'll be like, whoa, I sound so much better now.
I'll give it a shot then. Who knows? Maybe I'll become a pro at this.
With that attitude, I'm sure you will. Just keep it light and fun, and you'll see results in no time.
Thanks, Emma. You always have the best advice. So, Emma, besides rhythm and intonation, what else can I do to boost my English speaking skills?
Well, another trick is to think in English. I know it sounds tricky, but the more you practice, the easier it gets.
Think in English? Like, just replace my thoughts in my native language with English?
Exactly. It's like training your brain to switch modes. Start small. Think about your daily routine or what you want to say before you say it.
I guess it's like rewiring my brain, right?
Yep, and the more you do it, the less you'll need to translate in your head. You'll just start responding naturally in English.
Makes sense. I've noticed sometimes I get stuck because I'm still thinking in my first language.
Exactly, that's where the delay comes from. If you train yourself to think in English, it'll speed up your responses.
I like that idea. I'll try it out next time I'm just chillin' or even when I'm stuck in traffic.
Perfect. And hey, another tip, try talking to yourself in English. It sounds silly, but it really helps.
Laughs talking to myself? ISN laughs talking to myself? Isn't that a little weird? That a little weird?
Maybe, but who cares? It's like having a conversation partner 24/7, and it's great practice without any pressure.
I guess it could be fun, especially when I'm trying to describe things around me or narrate what I'm doing.
Exactly. It's all about getting comfortable with the language. The more you use it, even if it's just with yourself, the more natural it becomes.
You know, that actually sounds kinda liberating. No fear of making mistakes if I'm just talking to myself.
Exactly. It's a judgment-free zone. Plus, you can get creative with it. Try role-playing different scenarios, like ordering food or having a job interview.
That's a cool idea. I'll definitely give it a try. Maybe I'll start with ordering my dream meal, no calories included.
Now you're talking. And hey, the more fun you have with it, the more you'll want to keep practicing.
You know, Emma, another thing that trips me up is finding the right words. Sometimes I just blank out, especially in the middle of a conversation.
Oh, I get that. Vocabulary can be a challenge, but here's a tip: focus on learning phrases, not just individual words.
Phrases? Like common expressions?
Exactly. If you learn phrases, you'll have ready-made chunks of language you can use without thinking too hard about how to string words together.
That makes sense. So instead of learning the word excited, I could learn the phrase I'm excited about and just fill in the blank?
Exactly. That way, when you're speaking, you've already got part of the sentence ready to go. It makes you sound more natural, too.
That's actually pretty smart. I guess it's like having building blocks you can mix and match.
Yep, and you can find phrases for all kinds of situations: introductions, small talk, giving opinions. It's a great way to build confidence.
I could see that helping a lot. It's like having a safety net when I'm trying to keep a conversation going.
Exactly. And don't forget to practice those phrases out loud. The more you say them, the more they'll stick in your memory.
I'm starting to see a pattern here. Speak, 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 right?
Laughs, you got it. Speaking is key. The more you use the language, the better you'll get. It's all about making it a habit.
I guess that's true for anything, really. Practice makes perfect, right?
Exactly. And don't stress about making mistakes. They're just part of the learning process.
Yeah, I need to remember that. Sometimes I'm too hard on myself when I mess up.
Don't be. Every mistake is a step closer to getting it right. Plus, mistakes can be funny, and humor's a great way to learn.
True. I guess I should embrace the awkward moments instead of dreading them.
Definitely. It's all part of the journey. And the more relaxed you are, the more you'll enjoy it.
You're right. I'm feeling more motivated already. Thanks for the tips, Emma.
Anytime, Alex. Just keep practicing and have fun with it. You'll be a pro in no time.